What is up, everybody? It's day 4 of the series. The day kind of got off to a rough start, so we didn't end up getting out and doing anything too crazy. When I woke up, I did go to the gym, got the pump in. But yeah, we took it easy. Wasn't feeling the hottest today. Those days come and go. You know, every day. One thing I like to say, and I say this to other people, and I follow this myself. Your best on Monday is not going to be your best on Friday, and your best on Thursday is not going to be the same as your best on Saturday. So as long as you're doing your best every day, that is what matters. But today we're going to take it easy. We're just going to talk a little bit. I want to talk about this topic that is very relevant in everybody's life. Oh shit, I'm messing stuff up. I wanted to talk about this topic that everybody deals with in life. And it's things changing around them and not feeling like you have the ability to control what changes around you. So there's this quote that I wanted to read, and I actually have it tattooed right there. Adapt or perish. So in 1945, this is a quote from H.G. Wells, which I don't know too much about. I'm going to have to do my research. But it's adapt or perish, now as ever is nature's inexorable imperative. This line addresses the fact that the world is constantly changing, requiring those who do not wish to be left behind to change along with it. The world is constantly changing. Your situation, people, the way things run, everything. I mean, it's kind of like one generation cannot stand the test of time, if that makes sense. But yeah, things changing is not always a bad thing. I think it's a very funny thing when people say, oh, you've changed, or blah, 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 blah. You should change. People change over time, and adapting to the situation, adapting to how things have changed is what's most important. One thing I kind of want to touch on as well on the topic. Yesterday we did a running video. I have my ups and downs when it comes to staying fit and staying active and everything, as most people do. I'm not perfect in that way. I slack off when it comes to going to the gym and running and stuff. But anyways, taking care of yourself is so important, because it's hard to change, and it's hard to keep up with things, and it's hard to stay along a constant rate of progression if you're not taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is so important. And if I have any young guys watching this video, or anybody that's young and kind of trying to figure things out as I am, I highly recommend that you're taking care of yourself so that when things change, you can adapt quickly. One thing that really sucks is when you're not all there physically, or you're not all there mentally taking care of yourself, and things are changing around you rapidly, and it kind of feels like it's all too much at once. That can be a really big hindrance in your ability to adapt. I definitely think that life's not the easiest thing to be successful at. Everybody's level or everybody's look on success is extremely different. But for me personally, I think the definition of success is kind of how happy you are. There's people. Everybody's heard the saying. There's people with no money that live in a shack that are some of the happiest people in the world, and then there's some of the people that are billionaires that have abundance of material, and they are very, very unhappy. So everybody's outlook on happiness is different, but I definitely believe that adapting, being able to change, being able to learn, and constantly just trying to gain knowledge. It's a very double-edged sword. Sometimes too much knowledge can make people feel crazy, but not enough knowledge will leave you behind, if that makes sense. But with that being said, one thing I want to challenge everybody watching these videos. I want to challenge everybody throughout your day or days, or you should do this over a long period of time. But throughout time, I highly recommend that everybody try to find the good and the bad, and try to find the good in life. Stay optimistic, stay hopeful. Do this by any means, and I mean that by any means, because we talked a little bit about success and happiness and so on and so forth, but having a good outlook on life is extremely important. A lot of people get in their own way. A lot of people get in their own way, and that's because they find bad things in everything. If you go through life looking through things through a negative lens, it makes everything harder. It makes you not as happy, and unfortunately, it makes the people around you feel these things as well in conversation, in the way you live your life, and so on and so forth. But yeah, my challenge for everybody is to have a positive, hopeful, and optimistic outlook on life. Don't go through life thinking of all the bad things. Don't go through life, trying to find bad and good. That doesn't mean don't be aware of bad things. That just means try to find the good in the bad situations. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's Thursday, day 4. We'll be back tomorrow for day 5. Hope everybody had a wonderful day.